Hello, beautiful souls. It's Rose, Psychic Readings with Rose, here to bring your April mid-month 2023 Psychic Tarot card reading update for the sign of Pisces. So my Pisces, we have a new moon in the sign of Aries, the second new moon in a row in the sign of Aries, in your second house of finances, earned income, your self-esteem, financial matters, material assets. So not like such a great house. It's such a fun house, but life is what we make it, right? It's not like I always talk about like the 5th house and the 11th house. I feel like those are more fun houses, but all these houses are cool. And I feel the messages that are coming through are very, very clear to me for many of you that are watching this. You're not Pisces sun, you're Pisces rising, you're Pisces moon, you have a Pisces, maybe you have Venus in Pisces, or you have a stellium in Pisces, which means multiple planets, more than 3 planets in the same sign. I have a feeling there's a lot of you here. I did shuffle. I usually do until I get the main theme that I see that's going on and it feels right and resonates with me. And I've been shuffling for quite a long time here, Pisces. So let's dive into your reading, because Spirit has a lot to say, and I'm just going to try and get the messages out like as clearly as possible, because this is going to resonate with you, all of you differently, but the main theme here is really cool. So in the recent past, regarding your energy, whether you're watching this video before the new moon in Aries or after the new moon in Aries and after the full solar eclipse on the same day, it doesn't matter. Time's fluid, divine timing. These messages will resonate with you whenever you are watching this video, okay? So we have the 7 of Wands in the upright position. So this is, this is an energy, it's a fiery energy. Maybe some of you have Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius moon even, Sagittarius stellium, Venus, or it can be that you just have a Sag rising, okay? You can be Pisces sun watching this, but I was picking up a majority of Pisces that watch for their other placements, and that's very, very important. That's what's coming through here, is that Pisces knows a little bit, like Pisceans that are on this, subscribed or watch my videos. You guys know that it's not just our sun sign that we can get messages from. It's our moon sign, it's our rising sign for sure, it's our Venus, it's our stelliums. It's a lot more than that, but I don't really get into it so specifically because I'm not an astrologer. I'm a tarot card reader. So I base it on the messages I get from Spirit, but I loosely base it on astrology so that I can give you and I can show you how to really hone in and get the most information from your other signs and really, navigate this this journey together in a very positive way. So I feel like you guys are doing that. You have been enlightened. I would say probably this past 7 years. I mean, I'm going back 7 years, and a fire is usually it's not really like years, but for me, I'm getting 7 years that you guys have been on like a spiritual journey. Many of you stopped the spiritual journey and you went back to it and stopped and went back to it. That's okay. We don't always have to, if an opportunity arises, we have free will, and sometimes we're just not ready. But it doesn't mean that if it's not meant for us, that one day we will bring it into our reality. So I feel like a lot of you had to defend yourself for what you believed in. That's what the 7 of Wands is here. As you can see, this gator is defending himself from other gators, right? But there is a beautiful lotus flower here. So I think a lot of you are embracing the fact that you had to put away your certain beliefs and ideas to protect your energy from other people. Okay, it could have been like a lot of negativity or jealousy or passion, wanting coveting your gifts. I heard, wow, wanting your gifts, wanting your energy. A lot of people are getting this. A lot of things are going on. We know that, right? A lot of things going on astrologically and in the world, but nevertheless, we always make it through, right, Pisces? So I feel like this is like something that you know how to protect yourself against, and you're willing to do that no matter what it takes, because you still believe in the lotus flower right there, gorgeous lotus flower, and the entire symbolism of the lotus flower. Where it grows in the muddy waters and it needs no light, and it becomes this beautiful lotus flower within no light. It's light created out of darkness. So my Pisces, that's what many of you are, is you are the light in the darkness, and you can always find your way out. Sometimes we're under a lot of scrutiny, or we're being judged, and it can feel like we're being psychically attacked. When it's just really what we need to just do is always remember to, and you know this, Pisces, I don't have to tell you, protect our energy. You're protecting your energy. I see you've been protecting your energy for a very long time, Pisces. And I feel like you will start to practice and play with your gifts again. I mean spiritual gifts, okay? So I mean, if you were into tarot, you're going to pick up tarot again. If you were into the runes, you're going to pick up runes again. If you were into the crystals, you're going to pick up crystals again. If you were into dowsing or scrying, any type of divination, even like playing with the pendulum. I love the pendulum. Working with angels, ascended masters, doing white magic, anything that was of the metaphysical sense that you used to do in life, you're going to start doing it again, because I feel like you were judged for it. So like you kind of like was like, oh, people ask you, how much money do you make for this, and you really weren't making any much money from that part of your life. It was more like a pastime or something you would do with your friends, or if you charge people, you didn't feel like charging a lot, because at that point it just wasn't what you wanted to do, full time, because you didn't have the support, Pisces. It doesn't matter if you're a male or female watching this. It doesn't matter if, it just doesn't matter. It's a spiritual journey. It's a spiritual journey. There are many, many men who read tarot that I listen to on YouTube, and I've gotten readings from male tarot readers. They're absolutely outstanding, and astrologers as well. They are wonderful diviners, the divine masculine. So this is all about really with yourself, though, your self-esteem. And I just feel like people used to try to mess with your self-esteem, and now you're kind of like, no, I know how to protect myself, and I still remember everything that I used to do. Everything's coming back to me. I feel like I'm getting messages, and I don't want to ignore it anymore. The messages I'm getting from Spirit is to go back into my practice and see if I can have like some kind of added income come from it, Pisces. And I think that that's a great way to add to your income, is to do some type of divination work or healing work and charge a fee for it. And I really think it's gonna pull, it's the right time, and things are gonna like start happening, and you're gonna start to heal from past wounds, and your enemies are gonna be made crystal clear to you who they are, and you're not gonna let them bother you. You're just gonna always, just ascend higher and walk away from what no longer serves you. Always protecting, ground, protect, slay. You're always going to do that. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. We ground, we protect, and then we slay, right? So, and the current energy is a star. So yeah, Pisces, you are the star. You've been protecting yourself. You are the star. The star card speaks of recognition, whether you're locally recognized or recognized maybe on social media for what you do. It could be in your current position. Maybe you just got a promotion with the financial manager's house, and you're feeling really good about yourself. Your self-esteem was kicked up a notch because you've been taking great pictures, and you've been working out, and you've been eating well. Eating well is the most important thing. Some of you have dropped a significant amount of weight, changed your hairstyle, something. And you have this vibe about you now that's very different, Pisces. You don't look like you used to look like, let's say, a few years ago. Well, no, we all have changed since a few years ago. I won't even get into that. I'm just saying you've changed your style drastically, kind of like almost like a very retro bohemian look, but it's unique as well. It's not the same boho. Oh, look, she turned boho. No, this is more like of an eccentric way of being, and doing your hair, doing your makeup, your way, how you wear your clothes, and it's helping you really morph into yourself. Some of you have Aquarius in a major part. Maybe you have Aquarius sun, maybe Aquarius rising, Aquarius moon. I have Aquarius moon, and I love the star card when it shows up in my reading. So Pisces I love it. Of course, Aquarius, we know, is not a water sign. Many people do think it's a water sign. It's actually not. It's an air sign, but it's a really cool sign. And this is the age of Aquarius, Pisces. So this is your time to shine, to be the star. Just all you have to do is keep protecting yourself, grounding your energy and protecting yourself. That's it. Because there's always going to be people that are always going to try to bring you down because they want your light and they can't have it. Pisces, what I like what you're doing differently now, based with how you handle money and how you feel about money and how you handle your financial matters. You've grown so much. You're so responsible now. You're paying attention to things now. And it's like almost like you're thriving through this, where people kind of thinking about, oh God, what am I going to do? How am I going to pay these bills? Everything's getting, we're going into recession. Things are, prices are going sky high. What am I going to do? You got this, Pisces. You're going to start doing your divine work and your divine healing, okay? And it's going to take off, okay? And you're going to have like this side business. It's going to be different for all of you. I know, I'm super excited. So please, if you want to have, book a reading with me, please go to my About section. You can contact me there. And I would love, love, love to dive deep into this with you, because April looks like it's really exciting for you as far as your self-esteem and as far as prosperity, as far as you not caring what other people think, and how you dress, how you act, how you walk, how you talk is all like changing. You look good, you feel good. This is gender fluid, of course. You could be, if you're single, you're being noticed by your person, or the person that you had your eye on has their eye on you. The star card kind of like, it reflects back the light, so it's beautiful. This other person, I'm not really getting specifically who it is, but it's probably an Aquarius. If you're not an Aquarius, well, you can be an Aquarius, but somebody who has Aquarius in their chart, or someone who has that age of Aquarius vibe, you'll know who I'm talking about. For those of you who've been partnered for a long time, you and your partner are up leveling, next leveling. Maybe your partner's helping you out on this side venture, maybe, and it's getting really interesting. You didn't think that you could do that, and all of a sudden, like, you're able to shine more because your partner's taking on the other responsibilities. So this is really beautiful. The power of protection in itself is a blessing. And it's because, God sees all and God watches all. And when we protect ourselves spiritually and the ones we love, people could say, oh, I don't need to pray, I just have protection. Okay, fine. If that's how you feel, that's fine. You always want to feel that we're protected. But I like to earn my protection a little bit. I don't know. And I know, Pisces, I know you guys understand what I'm talking about, but I tend to be more humble. And I think it's important to pray or meditate whenever, any time of the day is good, day or evening, whenever you can. And, just to ground your energy and to ask for added protection. Because there are people out there who don't always have our best intentions at heart, and you're not letting this happen anymore. So I just feel like it's important to, know that you're blessed, know that you're loved, and the negative energies just like get bored and they go away. But it's also good to take the extra steps to protect yourself and your loved ones also. I feel like that is an added bonus and an extra bonus, okay? So you don't have to do that. It's just, I feel like I just want to say that to many of you. That, you know, is a good, it's a good idea, because many of you have been benefiting from protecting yourself against you know, people who want to go after our dreams, our goals. They want it as like for themselves, or they just want you for yourself, and you are the star, and you're not, you don't belong to anybody but yourself. Now, I don't mean like your significant other. Of course, if you have a significant other, you're married, or you're partnered with them for a long time, yes, you belong to each other in that sense, but it's not like ownership. It's just like devotion. So with that, there's no stopping you now. So your income is going to really increase by this, you know, added income that you're doing. You're going to have, and if this hasn't happened to you yet, I feel like it will as we go into May, okay? But it's something that you've definitely done before, and it's something on a spiritual sense. Maybe it could have been even Reiki that you had your you didn't have your full certification, or I'm getting a sense of someone starting an education or like a certification class, and they didn't finish, and now they're going back to finish when they have time, when they try to, like, people like working like late at night or early in the morning to get this finished, to become, you know, noticed and to get certified. The star card to me looks like a certification that you just received. And in the future, this is what's beautiful about the star, is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's something that you were ignoring for quite some time. And, you know, this practice of faith and hope and charity, right? Faith, hope, charity. And now with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse for your future, it's showing that you are returning to faith wholeheartedly as your new, true, authentic self that you were protecting for so long, and now you don't have to, because I think you've eliminated people and situations and mindsets that you've outgrown. Now those are gone. Now with the star card here and the Five of Pentacles, you're returning to a faith that you truly love, and that's going to bring you more pentacles. It's going to add to your income. For many of you, it might be like a barter system, so it might work out where you do it for a group of friends, or you do healing circles, meditation circles, moon circles, drumming circles, whatever it is, and it's like worked on like on a barter system, or where somebody gifts you something instead of money. But to me, it's more about like there is definitely a sense of financial stability coming out of nowhere, and like almost to assist you in getting you through these times, and like realizing that you've maybe been working for a family business or a company for many years, and now you're deciding that you want to be your own boss at any age. It doesn't matter, and you're really very proud of yourself, and the universe is rewarding you with like-minded souls to do that in small groups. It's very Aquarian. But the advice and message from Spirit is the Page of Swords in reverse. So this does speak of an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, younger energy, childlike energy. But to me, I feel it's a message, or negative messengers, trolls, I just heard, if you will. Bots, I just heard. So if you're on some type of social media platform, no matter what you do, and you like do a live, oh God, I haven't done one yet. I can't wait to do one. And maybe you're needing to, clear out, that's what Spirit's saying, clear out the trolls. If you had to do anything where you showcase your spotlight yourself, you showcase yourself, and you talk about spirituality and stuff like that. If you would do like a live Zoom or something like that, or not Zoom, I don't know if I don't know if they get in that way, but I know on YouTube they do. So, you know, you're always going to have those bots and those trolls, but just go back to what you used to do to protect yourself, to keep them at bay, because you're so good at what you do, Pisces, that people want to have what you have, and what you have is yours and truly only yours. So many blessings to you, Pisces. So if you've made it to the end of this reading and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please like, please comment, please share if you're cross-watching for a fellow Pisces or for a loved one. And I wish you many blessings, and I will see you in May.